Hey guys, welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, being subbed. If you're not, hit the button, and if you're listening on YouTube, hit the like. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into the royal drama. So we know, in light of King Charles and his health diagnoses and him going through treatments for cancer, as well as Princess Catherine, known as Kate Middleton as well, and that there's a lot going on. And whether Prince Harry wants to admit it or not, that is really serious. And although when you get married, yes, your spouse is supposed to be your main focus. Like the Bible says, you leave your mother and father and you cleave to your wife. But there's a lot of issues that I feel has become a deeper divide due to his wife. And whether people want to admit it or not, I just believe that his wife has really done not much to help the situation. And although I'm not going to sit here and say that there was nothing said that made her feel uncomfortable or made her feel some type of way or whatever when she was over there, I will say that I feel, my personal opinion is, she did make a whole lot of it about her. And in light of this story, I feel that that really gives more credence to a lot of people feeling that way. So it's being reported that she's pushing for an apology from the royal family before she agrees to visit the UK. The Duchess of Sussex has reportedly declined a rumored invitation to Prince Harry's home soil next month after it was suggested that they bring their children with them. Meghan has had a strained relationship with several senior members of her husband's family and even documented the hardships in several lucrative projects over the last few years. Again, profiting off of it. Amid reports that Harry is reportedly planning to reconcile with his family during an upcoming trip to London, royal experts have suggested that peace between both camps is unlikely to happen until Markle receives an apology from the firm. Royal commentator Charlotte Griffiths said that the royals have given up on issuing any sort of apology to Meghan. I think that she is pushing for an apology, Griffiths told GB News. She's been pushing for that for quite a long time, although there have been reports from the Sussex camp that she has sort of given up on an apology. I don't think that she is actually blocking him from seeing his family, though. We know that he came to see his dad when his dad was ill, and we know that he is coming over again in May, she added. Elsewhere, royal author Tim Quinn told The Mirror, Harry would like a reconciliation but supports his wife completely, and until she feels that the royal family has been sufficiently nice to her and grovelingly apologized for the past, it's not going to happen. There has been a shift here since Kate's illness. Harry and Meghan do feel they need to extend an olive branch, but Meghan's sense of grievance is still preventing anything really meaningful happening. Quinn continued, illness often brings warring family members together, and there have been hopes at Kensington Palace that Kate's illness might do it. Markle last returned to England for Queen Elizabeth's funeral service in September 2022. Harry and Meghan did not bring their children with them over safety concerns at the Sussexes were stripped of taxpayer-funded UK security protection, and I guess they couldn't fund it themselves. This means the pair will have to pay out of pocket for their security when back on Harry's home soil. Listen, people can have the right to want what they want. I mean, if that's what she wants, she has the right to want it. Does she deserve it is another story, and will she get it is quite another as well. And I just believe that it is extremely selfish in light of the things that they're going through right now to make it about herself. And again, this goes back to the thought that a lot of people have about her when it comes to the demands or her being narcissistic or selfish, or it's all about hers, but it's just what she wants. It's what she's focusing on. It's her. And that's why some people call her Meghan. It's just a bit tragic. If she really feels that she's going to get an apology by pushing for it in this way, then she better not hold her breath. So if I were her, I wouldn't bank on it ever happening. And I just feel that it's really selfish in light of that, in which they're going through health-wise, that they should be in any way, shape, or form focusing on her and how she feels and what they believe that they should do for her to make her feel sufficient, make her feel comfortable. It's just like people in regular life have contentious issues with in-laws, okay? And you either take it or leave it. You decide, okay, I'm not going to be around these people, or I'm going to try to make it work for the benefit of my spouse. And everybody has a right to decide what they want to do, but I highly doubt they're going to be issuing any apologies to her. And speaking of apologies, apparently Meghan Markle's estranged half-brother wants to do like he feels like his sister is doing and make money off of sharing his stories about his half-sister Meghan, as she has been making money off of sharing her experiences with the royal family that she hasn't really known that long. But he's like, I'm going to do it without apologies. So he's been accused of quote-unquote betrayal after targeting her in a series of videos, and Radar Online has reported about it. Thomas Markle Jr., 57, has promoted what they call conspiracy theories about the royals on his YouTube page. And in a recent live stream he posted to his channel, he put on a wig and tiara and stuffed a pillow up his shirt in a mocking imitation of pregnant Meghan. He says, "My name's Meghan, Swamp Donkey Crotch. I was just showing off the new bump I bought used on eBay out of Montecito." And a lot of people are calling it crass, disgusting, rude, and to have your own flesh and blood lead the assault must feel like the ultimate betrayal for Meghan. The fact of the matter is, just because someone is a family member doesn't really mean that they mean you any good. So I think that it's a bit much, but it's something that he's choosing to do. But he says he is going to continue to do it and do it without any apologies. He refers to her as a demon reptile snake with a black evil soul. And some people feel that he's just jealous of her because of her opportunity to be able to become very well known because of who she is married to. But he says that a lot of what he's doing is out of hurt. He actually admits and says that he was informed about her saying that he and his other sibling and father, they're, distant family, and that she really doesn't know them. And he said he was very hurt and confused because of the amazing bond and relationship that they shared growing up together. And he just did and has done a lot of the things that he has said and done because he's put up a defensive wall to protect his heart. Listen, people react in different ways, but like I've said, it is very weird that you never really see Meghan with any other family except her mom. And based on a lot of other things that have come out about Meghan when it comes to her so-called friends, how she has discarded people on her way up and how she's trying to patch up relationships that she feels are going to be lucrative and financially beneficial to her, like Victoria and David Beckham, then honestly, if this is what he wants to do as an outlet and he's making some money from it, I mean, I'm not here to judge it. I do believe that it's a bit much to be putting on a wig and acting like you're her when she was pregnant and stuff like that. But listen, that could be his way of doing some crass comedy. I don't know. I don't watch his content. Haven't watched it. I'm just basically sharing it with you guys. So you can let me know what you think about it. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for liking and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.